Far Cry 6's cockfighting makes animal cruelty into a minigame. And
I missed the part where that's my problem.
And have you played Pokemon? The entire freaking series is animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty, yeah.
But hey, I'm just purporting PETA freaking narratives, right? Whatever. Anyway, the same cannot be said for the cockfighting minigame. Seriously, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? At the absolute worst, Far Cry 6's quote-unquote comic and tragic elements come together in the most reprehensible way through the gamification of a barbaric blood sport, which I just checked was so divisive that it was banned in my country in the mid-1800s, decades before women got the right to vote, and a century before homosexuality was no longer punishable by prison time and or chemical castration. Again,
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Again, just...
What?
Have you played Pokemon? Have you played literally any Pokemon game ever? Seriously, I'm just saying. Imagine that. Even a culture overwhelmingly defined by misogynism and homophobia through thought cockfighting was quote-unquote a bit much. What? Because unlike misogyny and homophobia, actually no, not unlike misogyny and homophobia, it can definitely lead to people's deaths. But I'm just saying, cockfighting is very direct in terms of, threat to people's lives more than misogyny and homophobia. But hey... If this was dogfighting, would people be as high on it as they are? Okay, let me just change. Can I just grab this tweet here real quick? And I'm just going to change this. Change this real quick. I'm going to change this right here. Right here. No. Change it to... I'm going to change it to that. Text is not black. I mistyped Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Okay, there we go. Pokemon. What the fuck is Pokemon? I'm just gonna type the fucking type order. Pokemon. 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 Is that a brand new Pokemon? It's like a typo for Pokemon. It's like, this is a brand new Pokemon. His name is Pokemon.
and its state is always being like the state of that Pokemon is always being harmed because, well, it's Pokemon.
Far Cry 6's cockfighting is gross and we should care more about it.
Wait, this is a different article.
This is a different article, but it still proposed the same. I'm playing this again.
At this point, game journalists are just paid to spew whatever the fuck they want on paper, right?
They've been doing that. They've been doing that for forever, man. Cockfighting should be in a AAA game in 2021, and I shouldn't have to explain why. Seriously? I don't feel I should have to explain that. Okay, this is either written by Game Journal or written by PETA. I'm just saying, I couldn't tell the difference at this point. I don't feel like I should have to expand on that or come up with alternate ways of phrasing it. It's making animals fight each other in bloody, brutal combat for sport. Yeah, Pokemon also does the exact same thing, and yet y'all don't mind that because it's Pokemon, right?
Because they're cute. Or because they're not technically animals.
Yeah, because they're not technically animals, right? PETA?
They're monsters.
My lord. This is not just a passing thing mentioned by the game either, not just a throwaway line in a file only the most dedicated players will encounter. There's a full Tekken-style fighting minigame where you take control of the roster and try to claw and peck your opponent to death as it shrieks in agony, bloody feathers of flutter. PETA Latino has spoken out on this issue, but few others have. Yeah, it seems like you are PETA Latino. You might as well be. Might as well. I'm not a vegan. I try to incorporate more vegan substitutes to my diet, both for environmental and ethical reasons.
Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, dude, but okay. But I understand that I still eat meat, and some of those animals that meat comes from were probably treated poorly. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. This is an article about cockfighting in Far Cry 6, and somehow you fucking insert anti-capitalist fucking rhetoric in here. Come on, y'all.
Reach.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. One, fucking reach. Two, if there is no ethical consumption under capitalism, you should just straight up throw everything you have. Because not every single thing, especially the ones made in China, made in China, not exactly ethical production either, right? Not exactly ethical production, and not even capitalism ethical production, because it's, China, y'all. Come on, y'all. But anyway, cockfighting is not the same. The ways to change the way animals in the meat industry are treated is to go vegan when possible. You do realize that it's a fucking animal from a video game, right? You fucking dingus. Come on, y'all.
Why?
It's pixels on the goddamn screen. It's animals on the freaking screen, man. I'm playing this
I
again.
missed the part where that's my problem.
I'm glad that I got that clip, man. I've been using that so much in this time. My God. The ways to chase the way animals in the meat industry, blah, 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 blah. And look for organic, free-range, cruelty-free products. Okay, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
This is just vegan propaganda at this point.
Vegan fucking propaganda. I mean, exactly, right? Tons of water to $1.01. Can't help but to think about these roosters acting like they're in a cheesy martial arts movie. Also, don't you mean Pita Latin? Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Fuck that. Seriously, exactly. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. The ways to change the cockfighting industry is simple. Just don't do cockfighting. Well, we don't. We do it in a video game.
Yeah.
Which is infinitely better than doing it in real life. Games. You fucking dingus. Yeah. What? So cockfighting in a video game. Okay. Cockfighting.
It's not allowed.
Right?
Real cockfighting is fine.
Cockfighting in a video game where you fucking kill people left and right with guns is not allowed. But killing the people with guns, that part is perfectly fine. In fact, isn't like there's a gun that literally plays dubstep songs with CD players on it on the freaking game? I saw that in one of the trailers. Yeah, killing people is fun, but killing animals, no, that's not okay. That's totally not okay, right? My fucking lord. Bingo card. Is there something in here that I can check? Why did I get a bad run on this one? My lord. My lord. I got a fucking bad run on this. There's no fucking trigger warnings. Oh my lord. Fucking nothing. Cockfighting is not even, as some equestrian lovers like to claim, of their own sport, a way to bond with the animal or to give it purpose. Okay, I disagree with that. I also disagree with that, but still, it's a fucking fictional. It's fictional! Like, fictional, I mean, wait, I mean, seriously, Riker, I'm playing Riker again.
We created it.
Just
it's totally made up. Pure fiction.
It's
fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication.
Total fabrication. Come on,
Total fabrication.
Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. Seriously. Oh yeah, there's my mentions on that thing. Do you know when the Twitter account that says about how boss fights should be skippable, and there's like, oh, my mentions are not like that. Yeah, my mentions was there.
The quote.
That's true. That's true though. It's cruelty in its basis form. So you're telling me that
like the base?
Base? So you're telling me that animal cruelty is base. Is that what you're trying to tell me? The basis form, right? Are you telling me that animal cruelty is base? You know what? In that case, I totally agree with you, writer. It's based. Then that is in the game, and it's bad enough. It feels like someone Googled Latin culture and pulled out the 5 coolest things and stuck them in a PowerPoint all about yada. But to be not just glorified as a mini game, not just one you witness, but one you actively participate in it by ripping a cockerel to shreds, feels disgusting even for video games. 10 years ago, this would have been a bit much. In 2021, it's so far over the line, everyone seemed ready to dismiss it entirely, out of sight and out of mind. Because, again, Riker, number one.
We created it.
We created it.
Pure fiction.
We created it.
It's fiction. It's fiction.
It's fiction.
We made it up.
We made it up.
This one up.
We made this one up. It's a total fabrication. Come on, y'all. My lord. It's almost too gross that mentioning it all feels vulgar, but things like this shouldn't be happening in our medium anymore. I don't care how fun it is. Where are our standards? Where are our bare minimums? Are you for fucking real? It's a video game, man. Oh my god. Video games have an incredibly violent past. It has a violent past, present, and future. I'm just saying. But actively spotlighting cockfighting and leaning into the apparent silliness of it with the Tekken aesthetic is just one more time fucking gross. Okay? Okay. I am playing Vas. I need you, Vas.
That's a subjective, philosophical point of fucking view.
Hey, how convenient. A Far Cry hoopla with a Far Cry clip. Anyway.
With fucking fuss. It's convenient. Very
Far Cry 6, the Kotaku review. Ubisoft's latest open world shooter is more of the same and knows it. Well, at least I agree on paper, right? At least I agree on paper. Well, I didn't print the fucking continuation for this. There's a continuation for this. Fucking Appa, you fucking dum-dum. Where's the fucking continuation for this fucking tweet? Hold on. There's fucking continuation for this tweet and I forgot to fucking... Where's the continuation? Ah, there it is. There's the continuation. Fucking... Of course, this thing is gonna complain about the... There you go. Cockfighting minigame again. And yes, there's a whole cockfighting minigame. As a white dude living in Kansas, I don't feel qualified to speak on that.
Oh, but then why? Then why
I'm
are
playing
we here?
this. I'm playing this since you begged.
Don't care, didn't ask.
Don't
Black
care,
and white.
Mr. White.
Since you brought it up, I might as well play that, right? And would instead advise you to read this wonderful article by Kate Sanchez discussing the cultural history of the sport and how people around the world see it. Okay, we've had cockfightings here too. Cockfighting is here too. Matajen is a thing here too. Is that
Tajen,
true?
it's literally called Tajen.
It's called. We have the term Matajen. Tajen is literally a thing here too. So we know about it. We do know a thing or two about it. And yeah, it's not exactly viewed as a good thing in here. It's a gambling thing, right?
Fun fact about Matajan here.
Uh-huh.
Right? Fun fact. Apparently, the cocks that lose the match, apparently, right after they lose the match, they got slaughtered and they are eaten. And apparently, they're much more delicious than normal chicken. That's what I've heard.
Fucking
But
monster.
that's off
man.
point.
That is fucking monstrous, man. I'm just saying, man. You are triggering all the vegans on the room, man. There's the vegans in the room like the oh. I do want to play Let Them Fight because at this point might as well
Fight.
let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight.
Boy.
Let them fight.
Let them fight.
Anyway.
Let them fight.
I'm also not gonna criticize or praise the specific ways in which the game draws on Cuban culture or how the characters speak in a mix of English and Spanish. Yeah, that's also really, really weird, right? That's also really weird because I've seen the characters like oh my god, oh my god, or something along oh my god, this is absolute coño or something along those lines. It means shit. Apparently, they're like
Coño, okay?
it's just like
Absolute mierda.
mierda. Son of a mía, son of a mía, lo siento, yo no hablo español. That's something along those lines. But seriously, I don't know, man. It's something, this mix of English and Spanish that I find very, very weird. But I just watch the cutscenes on it, right? Because the characters make Spanish and English a lot. I just don't have the cultural background to meaningfully contribute to that conversation. And anyway, smarter non-white folks have written about these topics already. I recommend you to seek out their voices for a more informed take. Fucking. Coño means many things depending on the use and country. Yeah, that's true. It means a lot. It means depends on many things, right? So, sabong ayam Indonesia apa?
But yeah. We're talking
In
about
Bali, we call it matajen, bruv. I don't know if you
talking
clearly you're not in
Balinese.
Bali because in Bali here we call it matajen because it's in Indonesia. Yes, it's clearly in Indonesia. Yes, but hey.